Gather round, children, and listen to a story from long ago. It's the tale of a man named Samson, a hero chosen by God. From the very day he was born, God gifted him with extraordinary, almost unbelievable strength. But this incredible gift came with a very special promise. He must never, ever cut his hair. His long hair was a symbol of his covenant with God. He was stronger than any lion. In fact, he once fought a lion with his bare hands and won. He used his mighty power to protect his people, the Israelites, from their enemies, the Philistines. Everyone was amazed by his incredible feats of strength. But even though Samson was physically strong, he wasn't always wise in his choices. His heart led him to a woman named Delilah. He fell deeply in love with her, but sadly, Delilah did not truly love him back. Samson's enemies, the Philistine rulers, saw this as their chance. They went to Delilah and promised her a huge reward, more silver coins than she could imagine, if she could discover the secret to Samson's great strength. They wanted to know why he was so powerful so they could finally capture him. Delilah, tempted by the reward, agreed. Day after day, she would sweetly ask Samson, "Please, tell me the secret of your great strength." At first, Samson would tease her with false answers, but she persisted, crying and pleading until his spirit was worn down. Finally, tired and wanting to please her, he confessed everything. He told her the truth about his vow to God, that his strength was in his uncut hair. That very night, as Samson slept with his head in Delilah's lap, she called in a man to shave off the 7 braids of his hair. Just like that, his strength vanished. When he woke up, he was just like any other man. His enemies rushed in, captured him easily, and took him away. They blinded him and forced him to do hard labor. Samson, once the strongest man alive, was now humbled and weak. In his darkness and despair, he finally turned back to God. He prayed with all his heart, "Sovereign Lord, forgive me. Please, remember me. Strengthen me just one more time." And God, in his mercy, heard Samson's prayer. He did forgive him. Slowly, day by day, his hair began to grow back. And with his hair, his faith and his connection to God grew stronger too. In a final, climactic moment, the Philistines brought him to their temple to mock him. Samson prayed one last time, and God answered, returning his incredible strength. Samson's story teaches us a powerful lesson. It shows us that true, lasting strength doesn't just come from our muscles or abilities, but from humility, faithfulness, and our trust in God. So always remember, your greatest strength will always come from a good and faithful heart. Thanks for listening. Gather round, and let me tell you a story from a time long, long ago. It's the tale of a man named Samson, who was chosen by God for a special purpose. From the very moment he was born, God blessed him with incredible, extraordinary strength. But this amazing gift came with a very important promise. He must never, ever cut his hair. He was stronger than any lion. He used his power to protect his people, and everyone who saw him was filled with wonder. But even though Samson was incredibly strong on the outside, he wasn't always wise in his heart. He fell deeply in love with a woman named Delilah. Samson's enemies were desperate to defeat him, and they saw an opportunity. They went to Delilah and promised her a mountain of silver if she could discover the secret to his incredible strength. Day after day, she would ask him, "Samson, please, tell me your secret." She pleaded and begged, and finally, worn down by her constant questions, Samson gave in. He told her the truth, that his strength was a gift from God, symbolized by his long, uncut hair. That very night, as Samson slept peacefully, his enemies crept in. Delilah had betrayed him. They cut his hair, and just like that, his supernatural strength vanished. He was captured, weakened, and humbled. In his darkest moment, alone and powerless, Samson prayed with all his heart. He said, "Lord, please forgive me. Remember me just one more time." And God heard his prayer. Slowly but surely, his hair began to grow back, and with it, his faith grew stronger than ever before. God answered his prayer, and in a final, powerful act, Samson's strength returned. His story reminds us that our true, lasting strength doesn't come from muscles or power, but from humility and a faithful heart that trusts in God. Remember that, always. Thank you for listening. If you enjoyed this story, please like and subscribe for more.